Noodles. They're the ultimate comfort food, the blank sauces that are tangy, spicy, sour, and some to perfection to Japan's ramen revolution. Noodles are a global obsession, and in the heart of China, they take on a whole new dimension, a cold and sometimes strange dimension. Forget steaming bowls of broth. We're going deep into the world of China's weirdest cold noodle soups, a culinary adventure where the only constant is a delicious sense of surprise. Get ready to slurp down slippery strands bathed in sauces that are tangy, spicy, sour, and sometimes downright baffling. These aren't your average lunchtime noodles. These are dishes born from centuries of culinary tradition, regional quirks, and a dash of what were they thinking, but hey, that's what makes it fun, right? Join me as we crisscross China, chopsticks at the ready, loosen your belt, grab a spoon, or chopsticks if you're. We'll explore the history behind each bowl, meet the people who make them, and discover the ingredients that make them so unique. From fermented flavors that'll make your nose wrinkle to textures that defy description, get ready for a wild ride. This isn't just about the food, though. It's about understanding a culture through its cuisine, embracing the unfamiliar, and maybe even expanding our own culinary horizons. So loosen your belt, grab a spoon or chopsticks if you're feeling adventurous, and get ready to dive into the wonderful, weird world of China's cold noodle soups. Trust me, your taste buds will thank you. Our first stop on this noodle nirvana tour takes us to the in this thick, chewy noodles glistening with terracotta army, and a dish that's equally legendary, at least in my book, Liangpi. Now, I know what you're thinking. Liangpi? Sounds like something I'd order at a fancy spa. But trust me, this is no cucumber water and meditation music situation. Liangpi is street food at its finest, a symphony of textures and tastes that'll have you questioning everything you thought you knew about cold noodles. Imagine this, thick, chewy noodles glistening with chili oil, studded with crunchy bean sprouts and cool cucumber ribbons. It's a flavor combination that's as old as the hills, or at least as old as the Han Dynasty, where Liangpi is said to have originated. But here's the kicker, the ingredient that sets Liang on peppercorn for that signature numbing sensation. Yes, you heard me right. These noodles aren't made from your typical rice or wheat flour. They're crafted from the washed dough of wheat flour, leaving behind a sticky, elastic mass of pure gluten goodness. This gluten is then steamed into sheets, sliced into noodles, and tossed with a symphony of seasonings. The star of the show, however, is the sauce. A blend of soy sauce, vinegar, garlic, chili oil, and a touch of Sichuan peppercorn for that signature numbing sensation. It's tangy, spicy, savory, and utterly addictive. One bite and you'll understand why Liangpi has been a street food staple for centuries. In the bustling streets of Xi'an, Shaanxi's capital, by local cooks. It's a taste of history. Watch as they skillfully slice the gluten sheets into perfect noodles, their hands moving with a speed that can only come from years of experience. The air hangs heavy with the aroma of chili oil and vinegar, a siren song for hungry passers-by. But Liangpi is more than just a tasty snack. It's a symbol of Shaanxi's culinary heritage, a dish that has been passed down through generations, its recipe fiercely guarded by local cooks. It's a taste of history, a reminder of the ingenuity and resourcefulness of Chinese cuisine. And for a few yuan, you can experience it all in a single delicious bowl. Second stop. Next, we journey south, leaving the dust captivated by its complex, layered flavors. Shaanxi. Hold your nose, folks, because things are about to get funky. Our next culinary curiosity is not for the faint of heart. It's Luosifen, better known as snail noodles. Yes, you read that right. We're talking noodles cooked in a snail-based broth, and before you wrinkle your nose, hear me out. Luosifen is a dish that divides opinion. Some find its pungent aroma off-putting, while others are captivated by its complex, layered flavors. It's a sensory experience unlike any other, a roller coaster for your taste buds that starts with a whiff of something different and ends with a satisfied sigh. The broth is the heart and soul of Luosifen, a rich greens and fiery chili oil. It's a textural wonderland. Pork bones, star anise, cloves, and a medley of other herbs and spices. But the real secret ingredient? Pickled bamboo shoots. This sour, fermented element adds a sharp tang that cuts through the richness of the broth, creating a flavor profile that's both challenging and strangely addictive. Luosifen is often served with a generous helping of toppings, from crunchy peanuts and crispy tofu skin to pickled mustard greens and fiery chili oil. It's a textural wonderland, with each bite offering a new and exciting explosion of flavors. Don't let the name fool you. Luosifen isn't going online, with food bloggers and vloggers raving about taking humble ingredients and transforming them into something extraordinary. The dish is said to have originated in Liuzhou, Guangxi, where locals would gather along the riverbanks, catching snails and foraging for herbs to create this unique culinary masterpiece. Today, Luosifen is a beloved dish throughout Guangxi and beyond, with dedicated fans lining up for their daily fix. It's even gained a cult following online, with food bloggers and vloggers raving about its unique flavor and fascinating history. Third stop. Hold on to your hats, folks, because we're heading to the anything but boring. They're springy, chewy, and reputed king of fiery flavors in China. If you thought our previous noodle adventures were wild, buckle up for Sichuan Liangmian, a dish that's as much a dare as it is a delicacy. This ain't your grandma's chicken noodle soup. This is cold noodles with a fiery kick that'll leave you sweating and smiling at the same time. Liangmian translates to cold noodles, but don't let the simplicity of the name fool you. These noodles are anything but boring. They're springy, chewy, and coated in a sauce that's a symphony of Sichuan's most iconic flavors. Think tingling Sichuan peppercorns, fiery chili oil, and a healthy dose of garlic for good measure. The beauty of Sichuan Liangmian lies in its perfect for added texture and aroma. It's a visual feast tempered by the nutty aroma of sesame paste, while the numbing sensation of Sichuan peppercorns adds a unique dimension that'll have your taste buds tingling long after the last bite. It's a flavor combination that's both bold and complex, a testament to the culinary genius of Sichuan's cooks. And let's not forget the toppings, a vibrant mix of crunchy peanuts, chopped scallions, and sometimes even a sprinkle of sesame seeds for added texture and aroma. It's a visual feast as much as a culinary one, a riot of colors and textures that's sure to whet your appetite. You might be wondering, cold noodles in the heartland of spice? It's a culinary adventure that'll set your senses up. There's a method to the madness. In the sweltering heat of a Sichuan summer, nothing beats the refreshing coolness of Liangmian. The cold noodles offer a welcome respite from the heat, while the fiery spices, believe it or not, actually help to cool you down by making you sweat. So if you find yourself in Sichuan, braving the heat and the crowds, do yourself a favor and seek out a bowl of Liangmian. It's a culinary adventure that'll set your senses alight and leave you with a newfound appreciation for the magic of Sichuan cuisine. Just be sure to have a glass of cold water, or 3, on hand. Fourth stop. Next, we ventured into a rich golden chicken broth placed before you, mountains, lush rainforests, and a dizzying array of ethnic minorities, Yunnan province. Here, amidst the tea plantations and ancient temples, we discover another cold noodle marvel, guoqiao mixian, or crossing the bridge noodles. Now this dish isn't just a meal, it's a culinary performance, a testament to the ingenuity and artistry of Yunnanese cuisine. Imagine this. A steaming bowl of rich golden chicken broth placed before you, its surface shimmering with glistening beads of oil. But wait, where are the noodles? Don't worry, they're coming, and trust me, the anticipation is part of the experience. Alongside the broth, you'll find a platter laden with an assortment of raw ingredients. Thin rice noodles, paper-thin slices of meat, fish, and vegetables, each carefully arranged and ready for their hot bath. The magic of guoqiao mixian lies in the assembly. Mushrooms, quail eggs, each element to watch as it is to eat. Using chopsticks, or your fingers if you're feeling adventurous, you deftly pick up a bundle of rice noodles and gently dip them into the hot broth. The heat of the broth instantly cooks the noodles, transforming them from translucent white to silky smooth strands. Next, you add your chosen ingredients: thinly sliced chicken, delicate fish fillets, vibrant greens, mushrooms, quail eggs, each element adding its own unique flavor and texture to the mix. The hot broth acts as a culinary conductor, bringing all the elements together in a harmonious symphony of taste. But the story of Liangmian goes beyond just its flavors, nourishing broth, and playful preparation. The dish was created by a devoted wife who wanted to bring a hot meal to her scholar husband, who was studying diligently on a small island in the middle of a lake. To keep the ingredients fresh and the noodles from becoming soggy during the long journey, she came up with this ingenious method of separating the components, allowing her husband to assemble and enjoy his meal piping hot. And enjoy it he did. The dish, with its delicate flavors, nourishing broth, and playful preparation, is said to have fueled the scholar's studies and warmed his heart. Today, Liangmian is a beloved dish throughout Yunnan and beyond, a testament to the power of love, ingenuity, and a darn good bowl of noodles. Fifth stop. Hold on to your chopsticks, noodle, and eat it. These noodles aren't just served cold, they're Northeast, a land of sprawling plains, icy winters, and a cuisine that's as hardy and resilient as its people. Here, in the heart of Dongbei, we encounter a dish that's not just cold, it's downright icy. Literally. I'm talking about Dongbei Liangmian, or Northeast Big Plate Mixed Noodles, a culinary masterpiece that's as much a survival tactic as it is a delicious meal. Now, when I say icy, I mean it. These noodles aren't just served cold, they're practically frozen, a testament to the ingenuity of the Dongbei people who needed a way to keep their food edible in the face of sub-zero temperatures. Imagine this, a mountain of springy, chewy noodles chilled to perfection and piled high on a large platter. But that's just the beginning. What truly sets Dongbei Liangmian apart is the sheer but the real kicker? The sauce. We're talking an explosion of colors, textures, and flavors. Thinly sliced cucumbers, bright red tomatoes, crunchy bean sprouts, shredded carrots, pungent garlic chives, all vying for space on this edible landscape. And if that wasn't enough, you've got your choice of protein-savory slivers of roast pork, tender strips of beef, or perhaps some delicate scrambled eggs, each adding their own unique personality to the mix. But the real kicker? The sauce. A drizzle of sesame oil for richness, a splash of soy sauce for savoriness, a touch of vinegar for tang, and a generous dollop of chili oil for that signature Dongbei heat. It's a flavor combination that'll awaken your senses and warm you from the inside out, even on the coldest of Manchurian days. Dongbei Liangmian isn't just a dish. It's a signature that'll not only tantalize your taste buds, but also in a land where winters are long and harsh and fresh ingredients are scarce, they found a way to create a meal that's not only delicious and satisfying, but also a testament to their ability to adapt and thrive in even the most challenging of environments. So, if you ever find yourself in the chilly Northeast, braving the wind and snow, be sure to seek out a plate of Dongbei Liangmian. It's a culinary adventure that'll not only tantalize your taste buds, but also give you a newfound appreciation for the ingenuity and spirit of the Dongbei people. Just be sure to bring your appetite. This is one noodle dish that's not for the faint of heart. So there you have it, folks. A whirlwind tour of China's traditions and flavors passed down through generations. We've slurped our way from the dusty plains of Shaanxi to the humid south, braved the fiery flavors of Sichuan, and crossed culinary bridges in Yunnan. We've even conquered the icy frontiers of Dongbei, all in the name of noodle nirvana. Each bowl, a testament to the ingenuity, resourcefulness, and sheer creativity of Chinese cuisine. These weren't just noodles. They were stories, traditions, and flavors passed down through generations. From the pungent aroma of snail noodles to the icy surprise of Dongbei Liangmian, every slurp was a sensory adventure, a reminder that the world of food is full of surprises. But this journey was about more than just tickling our taste bud uncover. And hey, if you stumble upon a bowl of plunging our perceptions and discovering the heart of a culture through its cuisine, it was about understanding that what might seem strange or even weird at first glance can in fact be utterly delicious and deeply meaningful. So the next time you're feeling adventurous, I urge you to step outside your culinary comfort zone. Explore the world of flavors that lies beyond the familiar. You never know what culinary treasures you might uncover. And hey, if you stumble upon a bowl of cold noodles that makes you scratch your head, dive in. You might just be surprised at what you discover. After all, as we've learned on this wild noodle ride, sometimes the weirdest things are the most wonderful. For more amazing food and drinks tips and recipes, subscribe to our channel and click the bell icon so you never miss an update from us. Tell us about your thoughts in the comments section. Check out our other videos for more culinary inspiration. We love you. Until next time, keep cooking, stay adventurous.